Hello Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you guys are doing amazing. So let's check on the energies playing out for you, my dear, for the first half of September. For more information, please check the description box down below, and thank you so much for all your support. I really hope that this resonates for most of you guys. Messages, please, Spirit, for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, first half of September, please, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, first half of September. Okay, so let's cut the deck and see what we have for you, my dear. First card is Ghostlands. Second card is Rock Bottom. And Talisman. Beautiful energy in the end. So, there's definitely movement here, okay? And what I'm picking up here is a strong hermit energy, especially with Ghostland and Talisman. So it seems as though you're on a spiritual journey of awakening and finding answers to what you've been through. It may have required you to detach yourself, cut some unhealthy relationship or people that are causing some confusion in your life in order to really listen to the voice inside of you, get some answers, something that you've always known before but you couldn't really find out because of all the noise in your environment. What I'm getting here is that you're moving backwards. It's like you're going back in time here to find out something that's been unresolved, undone. Okay, so you can find your way towards where you're heading. So it's kind of like it's important to revisit the past to understand where you're going, because it seems as though what happened in the past or right now, you may have experienced some dead end or hit rock bottom. This card talks about, your path is being obstructed or something is being blocked. It's an impasse and there's no other way out. So this is kind of like finding a different approach and finding another way. Okay, and finally you're going to get to the destination that you really wanted to go. So since your path is obstructed, you must revisit the past to find out what is causing this obstruction or why has this situation led to a dead end. And so after finding out your answers, you're going to be able to figure out a way out. That's pretty much what these cards are saying. And in the process, you guys are evolving, changing. You're finding out your ability to detach from unhealthy patterns. You recognize your tendencies as well. So with Talisman, there is growth, like I said, wisdom, and understanding that things are slowly falling in place here, and your ability to do things differently on this current path that you were in. Okay, that's a beautiful energy. You guys are growing wiser, smarter, and stronger from everything that happened in your environment. So now we're going to open those messages more. I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, Pisces. I'm setting my intentions to know what is this Ghostland energy. What is this that you have abandoned in the past, or what is it that you want to change about your future and you're acting on it now? Okay, remember that what you choose to do now has an impact on your future. The future is never certain, but yes, it's true that there are certain energies we cannot change, but there are some energies that we have impact on. So this is pretty much what I'm seeing here. You're recognizing that some things cannot be changed. Some things are already pre-orchestrated, but you have your free will over here not to keep doing things the same way in the past. So impasse, like I said, rock bottom, or you hit a dead end. This path is blocked for a reason. Call this a divine protection, because if you keep going on that path, my dear Pisces, you may not know that there's pending danger. Okay, there might be some form of entrapment, or if you keep on insisting, you might hit yourself over a wall, okay, and you might not realize that you could be stuck in that situation, right? So before it gets there, consider this like a heads up from your guides, from Spirit, that you must find a different approach. You must go within, find some answers. All the answers that you need is within you, right? It's all about listening and paying attention. Bittersweet. For some of you, definitely there's this energy of changing. Like I said, changing. It's like you're letting go of the old you and you're now celebrating the new you. This could also be involving your attachment from other people. Okay, it's not that you're truly cutting them out of your life, but you're recognizing that you can no longer be stuck in the past. You must live in the moment and make better choices so that you can ensure that the path that you're building here, you're making and creating for the future, is one that's not going to be the same as it was before. So there might be feelings of bittersweet, but you know that you must be able to make the necessary decisions so you wouldn't be caught up or stuck in this situation, okay? There's a sense of growing what was familiar as well. Release, yeah. You're already releasing yourself from the past, or you release something that keeps on playing on the same way over and over. Okay, it could be a relationship that keeps coming in your life, in and out of your life, Pisces, and you're finally removing yourself from the whole situation. It was a tough cycle to release, but you recognize that it's a new dawn. Okay, sun wants to shine in your life. It's an ending of a burden, an ending of a sad period of your life too. It's saying goodbye to everything that you thought was your reality in the past and no longer choosing to be stuck, because your perception about yourself changed. What this whole process brought you and reminded you is that you have the power and the ability to change what it is that you're going through. If you're not so content and happy, you can change the future by making a decision to, okay, leave everything behind now and not carry the baggage with you. Perception means that you have a different perspective now. You're choosing yourself, you're choosing happiness, and you're opening your heart for new experiences, okay? Because what this was you guys were definitely holding on to something here that was of the past, that was blocked and cost you feelings of being bitter. If it's not your energy, this could be someone relating to you, my dear Pisces. Someone was caught up with you. Someone was bitter about things not really moving forward with you, and now they finally realize that they must release you so that they themselves can find inner peace and happiness and move towards the new cycle of their life, okay? So yeah, there's enlightenment. What did I say? You guys are definitely being wiser now, smarter now, making right choices. You're checking yourselves. You know your triggers, your tendency. You're aware that the past no longer has control over you. Ghostland discovery. So I think that whoever abandoned the relationship or the past, whoever is now aware and mindful about any past pattern, is now in a path of discovery and opening himself or herself up. This could be you, Pisces. Okay, I know that it was hard to leave things behind because there's like a sense of attachment, and it's not so easy to let go of something familiar or someone familiar, but you recognize that there's still more to experience in life. There's so much more to see, so many people more to meet. It's time to expand yourself, and it's time to go on a new quest. It's time to really, like, it's just really a new cycle now, okay? A new you. And it's a choice. It's a fork in the road. Yes, it was different to make it. It was difficult to make that choice, but also, you know, it's time, and there's no one else that's going to make that choice for you but you. And just know that where you guys are heading is enlightenment, wisdom, okay? A different you. And it's a beautiful, beautiful outcome, okay? Now, that's all some general messages. Let's get now to more specific ones for you, my dear Pisces. And now I'm using the tarot. We're going to get back to those cards if we need. Additional messages, please, Spirit, for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First half of September, please. Okay, so heart of the matter is the Sun card. Yes, I love this energy. You guys could be dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo in your chart, but this is a period of basking in your success. There's someone here, or you could be feeling just very emotionally happy. The sun is a sign that everything is clear to you now, okay? And things are really, there's a feeling of celebrating your relationships with others, or there's this kind of newfound clarity, freedom, because it all makes sense now, okay? The sun is a reflection of our mind, our thought processing, very, very clear. There's awareness, there's acceptance, and in return, you can celebrate, you can be happy, okay? The fog of confusion has now been lifted. There's a different perception that's going on for you guys. You guys could also be dealing with kids. Children do make us feel happy and joyful, so bask in your relationships right now, whoever is providing you this warmth that you feel. just bask in that feeling. Okay, it's a blessing in disguise. We have here Hierophant. So right now what's being blocked is you guys are refusing to be confined with old ways. Okay, because why I say it always, because the Hierophant can also mean an old prior belief, a knowledge, or maybe a group or institution that you've been following. Okay, or this could be like you're letting go of a fixed mindset, of a traditional mindset, and you're seeing what else is out there, right? Call it like being a rebellious, or being, having this rebellious energy, but in a way it's leading you towards freedom. So this is letting go of an outdated belief or what was familiar. It could have been a relationship as well, commitment. Okay, it made you feel suffocated. It could have been a situation where you complied, but then you felt like you were controlled, because the Hierophant can be a little bit preachy. It's a very strong voice that can suppress others, so you really felt oppressed and suppressed in some way. Especially with the Sun card here, it's like you guys just really want to enjoy being by yourselves and basking in this newfound of awareness. It's kind of like a freedom from being oppressed, feeling limited over something traditional or what is expected of you. Could have been also like people were imposing some limitations on you, Pisces. A relationship or a group could have imposed some limitations on you. The root or the cause of this is the King of Cups. So you guys have definitely emerged as the King of Cups. Maturity in your emotions. You handle your emotions very well now. Plus there's this air of confidence. There's this air of being able to understand yourself, so you can you can raise your vibration. There's like a coming together of self-love. It's like you're loving yourself now. That's what I'm getting here with Sun card and the King of Cups. Okay, so whether or not people are giving you their cup, it's like your cup is filled. It's not because of others, but because you love yourself more now. That's definitely the vibe I'm getting here. You're raising your vibrations. You also understand that where you want to go and what you deserve in life. You understand that this Hierophant maybe is not working out for you. You're not the type to be limited. In the past is the Knight of Cups. So from a knight to a king, you definitely gained maturity. In the past, maybe you were this emotional person, because Knight of Cups could be the romantic and emotional tarot energy in the tarot cards, in the court cards. But what I'm getting here with the Knight of Cups is that your energy is pretty much in the past. You're following your bliss. You tend to follow what you want and what you feel like you're doing, but also not really stable is what I'm getting here. But now you've gained stability over your emotions here, Pisces. Beautiful energy. Right now with the Hermit card, like I said, talisman, there's the Hermit energy. You're definitely not minding being by your own for now, going within, shutting the noise in your environment. Like I said, the Hierophant can be a little bit of a loud voice, okay? Tends to oppress others, because the Hierophant believes that his way sometimes is the only way. Not all the time, but sometimes the preachiness of the Hierophant is a strong voice that wants to impose leadership and knowledge that it's the only way that must be followed. So with the Hermit, maybe this is no longer making sense to you. It's no longer making you happy, and you decided to cut all of that, what's imposed on you, the limitations, prior commitment, in order to find some answers. So the Hermit is all about going within, isolating, getting away from the crowd, from what is expected of you, and just finding some solitude, okay? And in return, awakening the truth that you already know within you. What's coming in the near future is success. 6 of Wands. Victory will definitely be yours. You guys are getting to a point of being confident, being able to conquer whatever is blocking your way. You do recognize that you need the help of others, but you're charging in because your ability to trust yourself is stronger now. Okay. How you're feeling right now is the Devil card. So for some of you guys, you could still be feeling like someone is clinging on you, someone is imposing a false sense of control over you, Pisces. So again, I don't know, the energies is the energy of this card right here is encouraging you to claim your power back. Don't give this Devil energy your fear of the unknown, or your fear of being by yourself here. Stop all the progress that you're doing here, and you might you might just go back to a place of being oppressed, okay? So be extra cautious. The Devil card, it can take a while to detach yourself from this completely because this was familiar, okay? But once you regain your confidence and you follow through on all these changes, you will definitely detach yourself from the Devil. This can also represent any unhealthy pattern, unhealthy behavior, or people, codependent relationships, addictions. It could be a lot, okay? But from what I'm seeing here, this Hierophant is exerting some strong force towards you to stay, when in fact you should try to ask yourself, well, where is it that I'm going to fit in? Because this feels very oppressive. Sometimes the Hierophant can be a little bit controlling. And the environment is the Temperance card. So I think that you are divinely guided. Spirit wants you to acknowledge your situation. Don't deny that this is going on. Don't try to like belittle your feelings, especially if you feel oppressed by this, right? Your guides are listening, and they will give you the energy and the encouragement that you need, the enlightenment that you need. That you don't need to succumb in this situation anymore. The Temperance card, look at her, the angel, mixing those cups with little to no effort, without any signs of being shaken or being triggered. This is kind of like a very balanced and harmonious energy. Once that you figured out how to harmonize your energies, how to find a sweet balance, basically. Because with the Hierophant here, there's a tendency to give all this energy and power to the Hierophant that you no longer acknowledge your own voice, if that makes sense. So the Temperance card is all about balance, give and take. Don't give your energy too much on others or relationships or situations. Make sure that you handle your emotions very well, because others may easily take advantage of you, Pisces. Not that you guys are easily being taken advantage, but again, this could be people that you really care about, okay? Hopes and fears is the 9 of Wands. I'm getting this energy that you're putting your walls up. Okay, this is a time where you must persevere and endure. You're closer to your goal than you think. This might be tempting to go back to because it was familiar. It has a strong effect on you. But with the Temperance card, calm yourself. Okay, do not let your negative thoughts consume all the progress that you're doing here, and build thicker walls, because you guys are closer to your success more than ever. So giving up now, you may not see things from coming to fruition. As the outcome card is 4 of Wands, this is beautiful because I see here that there's going to be a sense of celebration. 4 of Wands can mean a lot of things. For some of you, it could be that you're going to find someone that you're really meant for. Commitment is on the way. It's a different kind of feeling to that of the Hierophant. This is kind of like being imposed on you, but this is kind of like finding your other half, okay? It's a different kind of vibe, most definitely. It's that of happiness. It's that of celebration. It's that of finding someone or people that you can really trust. It's a decision based off on your true desires. It's not because someone is forcing you to do so. It's what I'm getting here, okay? So why is the Sun card here, please? Clarify the Sun card for Pisces. We have the 5 of Cups. Getting over that feeling of slightly being caught up in the past, okay? There's the energy of crying over spilled milk. Someone could be crying over spilled milk because of what happened in the past. Maybe you're the one deciding to walking away from this relationship once and for all because it has been oppressive. Okay, and you're deciding to be happier now, freeing yourself from all of that burden. It took a long time, but you're strengthening yourself in the process. Page of Wands, it's time to see things on a different perspective. Page of Wands is all about igniting your passion, seeing what else is out there, taking on a whole new adventure. It could be, again, an act of rebellion from this Hierophant, whoever these people are, or whatever this commitment is all about. It's like you know that, well, those 3 of Cups have already been spilled. You may sulk all you want, but you recognize that you're happier as well now that you are releasing yourself from that whole situation. Wow, King of Cups and King of Coins. Your emotions are now pretty much more stable. You're grounded, okay? In the past, maybe it was all about emotions. You were doing things based on your bliss. You were following where your heart is. But now there's kind of like an understanding and maturity. Okay, you're putting all your time and effort to that of people and situations that are really stable here, okay? And unless, yeah, because with the Tower card, there has been an awakening that went through here, falling out process that happened very fast, very quick. It could have been something you did not see coming, but it served its purpose. With the Tower card, it was meant to free you from anything that felt oppressive here, anything that felt so clingy. In order for growth to happen, universe didn't want you to plateau, even though you invested on this emotionally, right? It's all about growth. It's all about things that are being taken away from you because they were fake and phony, or there might have been something based on ego and pride as well. Hermit card and the Queen of Coins. Wow, you guys could be recognizing that there's someone here in your life right now that's absolutely matching your energy. And I'm getting that this is an entirely different person. Maybe this is the people that really want to reach out to you and help you out in your quest towards progress and success. And Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins and King of Coins, like your divine counterpart is here, okay? In your period of finding the answers, you may have met someone who can really match your energy. This person is very serious about love, is not looking for fun, but also has been through a lot. So very loving, very caring. 10 of Wands, whatever burden you feel that you're carrying around here, or responsibilities on your plate, I think that someone here that you can rely on is willing to extend a hand, and you will succeed in everything that you are facing or you're about to face in the near future. You're finally going to find someone who can help you out, okay? This is all about getting back to balance here. In the past, maybe you've done things one-sidedly, or you did things for others but never really got the same kind of treatment before. Yeah, so 2 of Pentacles. Whatever situation is keeping you guys feeling like you're trapped, okay, again, controlling you, it's time to release that, and being aware is first. So whatever you think is you guys are controlling is going to end up controlling you if you guys don't release yourself from that situation, or release that bondage, release that bond in general. You guys already know that it's keeping you in somewhat of an entrapment. So make a choice, okay? Make a choice, because you can no longer keep this balance, okay? At one point, you're going to have to release that and find true freedom, true balance. So yeah, Knight of Wands. You guys are definitely feeling passionate, more confident now, more mature, although sometimes you could still be doing this juggling act, okay? Finding your sweet balance, not to lose yourself, or not to do things too drastic anymore, not give people too much of your time and love and power without leaving some for yourself. This is all about Knight of Wands, putting yourself first and being driven, okay? Being passionate to do things quite differently. Yeah, and you're putting your walls up, okay? With the Full card, it's a new dawn. You guys are evolving into a different person. The Full card means you're listening to yourself now. You're putting yourself first. You're leaving things behind, and it's kind of like the energy of living in the moment, taking a leap of faith into something new, releasing yourself from somewhat an oppressive situation, okay? And you're going against the crowd. You're going against the crowd. You're going against people here. But you're standing up for what you believe in, which is, at the end of the day, is what's going to bring you happiness. You may not know what is this new journey going to look like, but as the outcome card, 4 of Wands, could be new relationship as well. It's going to be really a beautiful time, a beautiful outcome. Yeah, it could be with this Earth sign. It may be slow to come, but best believe this Earth sign is going to come through, and it's going to be a happy time. A call for celebration, parties, gathering, or gathering of 2 souls is what I'm getting here. It could be marriage or wedding or engagement for some of you. And with the Strength card, you need to really have the strength to turn your back on anything in the past that has been imposed on you, limitations, a way of thinking, a way of living, right? So you need to make that sacrifice in order to find what true love means, or true happiness means. Even if it's something that, you know, is hard to let go, release. There could be some doubts, or people still trying to control you, but you need to put yourself first and heal your heart. Wear that armor with pride, strengthen yourself, trust in yourself, believing in yourself, okay? and just being prepared of what's coming here. That people may not be happy of all the changes that you're doing here, okay? That's what I'm getting here. But also, it's like, kind of like intuitively knowing that it's time to free yourself from whatever is causing you in trap, or maybe block from pursuing what it is that you've always wanted to pursue. There's a spiritual awakening here, discovering what else is out there. And though people might be bitter about this in general, but don't let that distract you from all the progress that you're doing here. You guys are going through a period of enlightenment and changing your perception and releasing yourself from anything unhealthy, okay? So that is your reading, my dear Pisces. It's a lot. Just take whatever resonates and leave out what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'm sending you love and light. I'll talk to you soon because there's going to be more uploads in the next week. So thank you once again, and namaste.